Well, two groups doing some great work in the community just got a big financial boost, each getting a $200,000 grant from Bank of America as part of their program to recognize neighborhood builders. Financial Beginnings Oregon and the Portland Parks Foundation are the two nonprofits celebrating these huge grants. Kate Benedict and Randy Gregg represent those groups here in studio, along with David Ryder, who is with Bank of America. And Kate, let's start with you and Financial Beginnings Oregon. You educate students, young people, about finances. So what does $200,000 do for you?
Oh my gosh, it does so much for our financial literacy programs. We're able to create the Bank of America Financial Empowerment Fellowship, where we get to actually recruit and train diverse student leaders as experts in financial literacy, and then they get to go out and train their own communities and schools and nonprofits on financial education topics.
Wonderful work. So Randy, that's the financial part of things, and your organization, Portland Parks Foundation, you feed children. Now tell me how the $200,000 will help in that respect.
Well, it will be devoted to summer free-for-alls, lunch plus play program, and then we're also creating a vehicle, mobile play vehicle, to take parks activities and free lunches to places where there are no parks. There's about 40% of East Portland in which people don't live very close to a park.
David, tell me a little bit of history on this and Bank of America's commitment really to recognize these community partners.
Well, thank you for asking, and I'm glad to be here today. The Bank of America Neighborhood Builder Grant Program is really the cornerstone of our philanthropic efforts locally here in Portland and beyond. And we expanded the program this year. We used to give away one grant. This year we were able to do two $200,000 grants to terrific partners like these.
In terms, Kate, of number of students reached with this, how does this allow you to expand your programs?
This will allow us to significantly expand our financial education programs. We'll be able to reach 5,000 more students in the coming year with these expert student fellows.
A parent hears that financial education and they think, I want my student to be part of that. How do students get involved?
Yeah, well, we work with schools and nonprofits across the state and here locally, and we bring our programming into their spaces. So a parent could call us up and say, hey, come to my student's school, and then we provide everything for that program to happen within that school or community group.
Randy, in terms of feeding students, this is a summertime program?
It is. Basically, this is for kids, in neighborhoods in which 50% of the kids are in the school lunch program. And when summer comes, no school lunches, so it fills that gap.
So very important.
This year, Summer Free for All fed about 90,000 free lunches, and we expect that to go up quite a bit courtesy of this grant.
I would think so. And David, this commitment, this change this year to recognize two neighborhood builders, is that one that Bank of America plans to continue?
It's one we absolutely want to continue here in the community and all across the country as well. You know, these are real important issues when you talk about social mobility and economic progress. These are things that we want to do to help build our communities and make real strong strides here in Portland.
Well, thank you all for coming by today. Congratulations on the big win.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you.